I'm known for in my family is making amazing demi-glazes. A lot of people call them compotes, but I choose not to go there because quite frankly, I think that sounds like something that should be in your bathroom. So for purposes of this conversation, it's a demi-glace, okay? Basically what a demi-glace is using the freshest products that are available, breaking them down a little bit, adding a little bit of lemon, sugar, water, kind of in the right amounts, and just letting it go to town. You can take a baguette, thin slice it, toast it, put a little goat cheese on it, drizzle some of this on, off the hook. I always give these as gifts. I can it and I pack it out. Here we go. Today when I was at the farmer's market, I was totally psyched to find apricots. I love an apricot demi-glace. It is so amazing and again has so many uses. I also found some raspberries, so I thought we could do a raspberry and an apricot demi-glace. One other thing, kind of a tip, is when you have a fruit like an apricot and you want to take that seed out, all you have to do is cut it carefully and turn it. So they say to every cup of fruit that you put 3/4 of a cup in sugar, I say ridiculous. You do not need that much sugar, okay? Fruit is amazing, and the taste of a fruit should be allowed to come through and not masked by a sugar flavor. So I probably use definitely less than half of what any recipe I've ever read. Like I said, I haven't seen apricots for a while, so I was very excited about this. We just have a few raspberries. And it happens that my niece is driving down from college tonight, so I thought I would do those hors d'oeuvres that we do, the baguettes with the goat cheese. I'm gonna get my pans, I'm gonna put all the stuff in them, and then we're just gonna start cooking them down. And again, like I said before, the secret to a good demi-glace is stirring it, medium heat, let the stuff just go down, and you just sit there, and it's all about the love. You gotta show the love to the fruit, and the fruit will show you the love, okay? Okay, now comes the easy part. Cooking it. It's so simple. Everyone's always amazed really at how simple it is. I'm just gonna put like 3 tablespoons of water in this, maybe 2 in this. Then you put a little lemon in it. It's not imperative that you have all the seeds out, but if you can, it's cool, you know. Squeeze a little lemon in there. All right, so you just put it on your stove. I'm just going to start that out at kind of a medium-high flame and just let it get going and sort of start reducing down a little. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, okay? You notice I did not add much at all. Again, a traditional compote calls for approximately 3/4 of sugar to 1 cup of fruit. You so don't need to go by that. It's a couple tablespoons of water and a couple squirts of lemon. As most things in cooking, it's all about the taste, so taste it. Don't just start randomly dumping sugar in a fresh produce product. Let it cook down, you know, feel it a little bit, taste it, and see what you need. Your palate will guide you as to the proper seasoning. Of course, if your palate sucks, I don't know what to tell you, and you need me. Start letting this one go to town. It took me a really long time to learn in cooking that less is more. You know, you can always add, but you cannot take away. So, and that's something like kind of a revolutionary concept for me because I'm all about bigger and better. So I have really tried to be very judicious in adding things like sugar, salt, all of that. And oh my gosh, it smells fabulous. If you could smell this right now, oh man. Okay. I'm probably going to have to add a little bit more sugar, but I'm not gonna do it now. There are varying schools of thought of when to add your sugar because of like, you know, when you're supposed to, but I gotta tell you, I don't go by really any of the traditional rules. I just go by what it tastes like, what the look is, what the texture is, what I know it's supposed to be. And you know what? It's done pretty good for me so far, and I think Betty Crocker went pretty far, right? So there you have it. when this gets to a certain point, if there's any like kind of scummy stuff on the top, I always just scrape it off. Like, see, can you see how you get that those little kind of frothy bubbles down there? As it goes on, if it creates more frothy bubbles, I just take a spoon and skim it off. It doesn't hurt it. I mean, it's totally fine, you can use it, but it affects the clarity of your demi-glace. So if you have a lot of those frothy bubbles or scum, it doesn't make a really clear end product. So by scraping that off at the end, you'll have something that it's a little nicer looking, if you know, if that floats your boat. Oh man, this smells amazing. Can you see it's creating its own syrup now? See that? How easy is this? I mean, this is like a zero-brainer. This is a no-brainer. Anybody can do this. The village idiot can do this, okay? And be like a complete rock star. I'm just saying. At this point, the raspberry is perfect. I'm just trying to get it a little bit thicker. The apricot is coming along nicely. Oh, that's good. Needs a little bit more sugar. Again, I'm being very sparing with the sugar. According to the amount of fruit we had, I should have put in like 3 cups of sugar. I haven't even put in 1 cup. Just so you can see. We're gonna cook these down a little bit more. Oh, look at this raspberry bubbling. Look at how great that is. Isn't that pretty? I suppose you could strain it if you want, but gotta think there's some sort of nutritional value in those seeds or something, so why like go to the trouble? It's God's glory creature. Yeah, I think that's getting pretty good. So I'm gonna turn this guy off. I'm gonna get some goat cheese and some bread, and then we'll have a fiesta. We've got bread, goat cheese, and we'll have our compotes. We are going to toast the bread, so I'm gonna toast a little bit up for you. Okay, now we are there. Now we're cooking. Oh my gosh, can you see the difference? Can you see the difference through the smoke of the consistency and the thickness of the demi-glace? Way better. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. Okay, so now I'm gonna fix a little treat. And what the treat is you take cleverly toasted already baguette slices. You put a little bit of goat cheese on them. You could even put brie. You could use brie instead of goat cheese, and it's glorious as well. So I'm gonna do one. Look at the consistency of that. Look at how pretty that is. This is flipping off the hook. I'm telling you. All right, let me try this. Oh my God. As you guys saw, this is so easy to make. Even a simpleton could do it. And trust me, I know about simpletons. One thing I did forget to tell you, you can also add some prosciutto to this. So you can do goat cheese, prosciutto, drizzle it with your demi-glace. Then you have the sweet, sour, salty, everything mixed together. So we're just gonna finish this up. Remember, super easy to make. Fresh goods, fresh, stir, stir, stir. That's basically all it is. And now we're gonna enjoy it. Katie, come on, let's have some. You wanna do the other side, babe? Do you like them half and half? I do. That's kind of fun. It was really good. Yeah, it's an Auntie swing bonding moment. Here we go. Here we go. Cheers. Remember, any meal can be made in heels. Gloriosity is a lifestyle choice.